You guys know how I want this offseason to go for the Detroit Lions, as I've been saying it all offseason long in my videos. I want the big splash move in free agency to be on that defensive line, but in all reality, if it's on the defensive line or in the secondary, I want the Detroit Lions to add an impact player to help out players like Aiden Hutchinson, Alex Anzalone, Brian Branch, Kirby Joseph, Ifeatu Melifonwu, Cam Sutton, just another impact player to come help this defense out, because nothing's more frustrating than having your offense be able to tally off 4 touchdowns in a row, but the other team's still hovering around in the game. Yeah, our defense held its own last year, and it was really good against the run, but it's still extremely frustrating when they're giving up 3rd and 20, or if it's a mobile quarterback we're playing and we can't get off the field because we can't shut down this mobile quarterback and he's picking up the first down with his legs. When we have $60 million or more in cap space like we're projected to have, and players like Chris Jones, Brian Burns, Josh Allen, Danielle Hunter, game changers, L'Jarius Sneed, Jalen Johnson, just set to maybe hit the market in free agency, we better go after players like that, because that will take our defense from here to here, and our Super Bowl window is open. Look how far we got without having these impact players on our defense. So it's extremely frustrating when Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes come out in their combine press conferences this week, and they're saying they're not going to be, they don't know how aggressive they're going to be. They're going to be very strategic in their aggression and free agency. What does that mean? It's got all of us fans confused, because we got players out there and we got the money to go spend on a big splash name, but also, I could also see his strategy that he's been doing the last couple of years, and I wouldn't be that mad about it, because there's also players that you don't have to spend top dollar on in free agency that you could go after. So it's not like I'd be extremely frustrated with Brad Holmes to not go after Chris Jones, Brian Burns, Josh Allen, Danielle Hunter, Jalen Johnson, or L'Jarius Sneed. I wouldn't be mad if he packaged up like a Jonathan Greenard and a Kendall Fuller, or a Jonathan Greenard, Bryce Huff, and a Kendall Fuller. If he was able to add 3 impact players that may not be the stars of free agency, but they're veterans that are very good at what they do to this defense, that would be even better. So it's not like, if we don't go all in on Chris Jones, Brian Burns, Josh Allen, it's not like, oh, what are you doing, Brad Holmes? Do you want to win? Our Super Bowl window's open now. But if he goes back and finds these veterans that aren't making the big headlines in free agency, and he goes and adds like a Bryce Huff, Jonathan Greenard, Kendall Fuller, Stephon Gilmore, or Chase Young, if he adds players like that and packages them up instead of just having one player, and you have to spend all your money on one star player and then have to worry about all the re-signing contracts later on with Penei Sewell, Jared Goff, and Amon-Ra St. Brown, I wouldn't mind going after those secondary players that I mentioned. But I do want to go get an impact player. If we can land Chris Jones, like we have the second best odds to do, go do it, because that would be a game changer for this defense. And our Super Bowl window is open now, and he's already won a Super Bowl, so he knows what it takes. Let me know what you guys think Brad Holmes is going to do in free agency. I'm kind of worried that he's not going to really touch any of these impact players, and he's going to just rely on the draft. We had the money now. I want to go add one of these stud players. Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment, subscribe. Do what you got to do to keep helping this channel grow. One Pride. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.